to
Gossip Gals with Samiksha Gupta
and Priya Bhatia.
In this episode, we are ranking the top 10 coming-of-age rom-coms. What makes these movies coming-of-age rom-coms, you may ask? They include character development, because we can all agree that some characters really need to grow up, with some soft romances.
Now, on to the listing.
Starting off at the bottom of the pyramid, we have Legally Blonde. It's good, but I was waiting for it to be great. Legally Blonde is a riveting story following Elle Woods, who wanted nothing more than to be with Warner Huntington III. But unfortunately for her, she was too blonde. Her pursuit of him led her to discover that there is more to life than
pink, 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 girls, 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 glitter, 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 twirls, twirls, twirls.
It's one of my die-hard favorites, and I can never get bored of it.
Yes, it's amazing, but I think in terms of this list, it got points off for being well after high school.
True, but it still included major character development and character awakening.
Yeah, you practically begged to have it on this list. Next, we have A Cinderella Story, a story about a princess living in California awaiting her prince to save her from her evil stepmother and stepsisters. But it's a modernized version in which a cell phone mix-up brings the two into an anonymous text messaging and email relationship.
It's such a classic story.
Of course, and I love the Cinderella story concept, and falling in love over text was an exciting bonus.
Following that is A Wild Child. In this, Poppy Moore is shipped off to boarding school in England, where she encounters a life different than any other. She's met with classmates who dislike her, a possible love interest, and a changing self-identity.
I absolutely love this movie.
Me too. It had to be one of Emma Roberts' most smashing performances.
At number 7, we have Let It Snow. In this, a small town in Illinois is hit with a treacherous snowstorm, causing a group of students who would normally never even talk to collide past. The story follows the lives of 6 high schoolers as their relationships and friendships get turned upside down. I definitely love this modern Christmas movie, and I religiously watch it every year.
Yes, totally, and the character development is amazing. Up next is Princess Diaries, a lovable tale where a shy American girl is told she is the heir to the throne of Genovia. Follow along as she faces major changes to her life as well as to her sense of identity, and as she decides whether or not she is ready to claim the throne she has inherited.
This movie was based off the Princess Diaries book series, which I adore. No joke, I have read the series 3 times.
Joe is probably one of the best movie characters ever. His wives were immaculate.
Also, we see Mia mature greatly and gain so much more confidence.
We have additional
Breaking news! Princess Diaries 3 might be happening.
But Queen Clarice is thinking of not returning.
No!
We need you, Queen Clarice! At 5th place, halfway there, we have To All the Boys I Loved Before. In this, Lara Jean writes soul-bearing letters to crushes she has had throughout her life, which were meant to stay hidden, but now they're about to turn her life upside down. I feel so embarrassed for Lara Jean, but the ending makes up for everything.
So true. I definitely feel like both Lara Jean and Peter grew up so much by the end. Next up, 10 Things I Hate About You. This story follows Kat Stratford, an abrasive and smart teen, and her younger sister Bianca, who is told she's not allowed to date until Kat finds a boyfriend. Soon enough, Kat runs into the bad boy in the school, Patrick, causing her to question all her standards. This movie is just so good, it makes me want to scream into my pillow.
Same, just so good.
And we are finally at the top 3. High School Musical takes 3rd place. A basketball player falls for a nerdy but cool girl at a holiday karaoke party. When they return to school, musical style, they decide to audition for the school musical, having to juggle their sports and academic obligations as the auditions progress.
Okay, first of all, brownie points for being a musical. Trey and Gabriella really pulled through with their commitments.
Sure. Definitely a classic movie, and it also has the cutest little Disney romance.
In 2nd place, we have Mean Girls. You should never mess with the plastics. Katie Huron moves from Africa to the suburbs of Illinois. When she joins school, she's met with the tightly knit cliques and finds herself to be liked by the main group. The Plastics, realizing soon after how they earned this name. Oh my god, this movie is so fetch. You can never beat Regina George because she'll come back to haunt you.
This movie was a roller coaster. We watched her have crazy character development. And finally, at the top of the pyramid, going 3 for 3, we have Breakfast Club. In this classic, 5 random students unite in Saturday detention with their megalomaniac principal. Despite the rough start to the day, they all connect in a unique way, either as friends or romantically, and walk out of detention as a different person than before.
What a classic. It's such a popular movie that multiple parodies have been made of it.
Yup, it's such a fun movie. The way the characters change over the period of the movie is incredible. Alright, that's the end of the list.
Hope you got good recs to add to your watch list.
Thank you for listening.
Over and out, Gossip Gals!